It's that time of year. We're going to be in Houston, Texas from April 1st to April 5th, celebrating the Lord's 57th annual Passover under Commanding General Yohana. Jam-packed, full of events, line dancing, fishing, horseback riding, rides for the kids, bounce houses, and the annual lamb slaughter held at the BH Ranch. And it ain't no party like the all-black party, the annual all-black party. 14149 Player Street in Houston, Texas. You know it's gonna be lit. All leading up to Saturday, April 4th, the Lord's 57th annual Passover. You still got time. Go to ISUPK.com to pay your Passover fee. 18 and over, $200. You do not want to miss the Lord's 57th annual Passover. Houston, Texas. Shalom.
Man, it's gonna save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is, she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me, absolutely, absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate the identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly up. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you cause you ain't fooling us. In that cut with them bang bitches trying to cool it up.
This whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. But for the fifth angel of the Lord, come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand, man? It's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I know, man. You only have I know of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I know, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. Going out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today, we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. It's one West world got a ring to it. I married the Jew, put a ring to it.
she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We got black, Latinos, and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the Lord's statutes and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that right. That shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go.
B-Raw, when I go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting checked for my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car window when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? With anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Right. Left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Left, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn.
Y'all want to scream y'all shot right there. Move that song. Move that song. Move that song. The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Yehovah. Yehovah. Israel. Israel. Israel.
Shalom, shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Atham to the brothers. Yahweh Shamal Atham Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are here for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only to show us that we are the Lord's people, man. We ain't affiliated with no Christian church, Muslim mosque, or Black Panther Party. Y'all give yourselves a hand, man. Y'all looking good in here tonight at the school. For sure. We're gonna get into it tonight. As we all know, today is the beginning of the celebration of the Feast of Purim. We're gonna find out what Purim is, the history of Purim, and why we acknowledge it today. And for you sisters, this is an empowering holiday because this is a holiday based off the sacrifice of a sister and what she did to save her people. You understand what I'm saying? By us being in this country and under this oppressive monster, this beast, you understand what I'm saying? Our women lose sight of how important they are to their nation. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we are men. You understand? This is a patriarchal nation. You understand? But the men can't do any of this without the women. So y'all give yourselves a hand. Y'all sisters in here, man. Y'all got to understand that. All right. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into it. Salakia, sir, Officer Yabakov, you could. The book of Esther, chapter 1, starting at verse 1.
Okay. The book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1. Now it came to pass in the days of Asuras.
All right. This brother, not brother, but this guy right here named Asuras. This is Xerxes. You understand what I'm saying? You probably know him from the movie 300. He was the tall he was the tall, golden, smooth-bodied brother. You understand how, I can't say the words, you know what I'm saying? But that was him, and what this proves is only what we've been saying since 1969 is that this is the home of the truth because the Bible is a history book. It's not a religion. You understand what I'm saying? What the other people have is religion. You know, when you take on someone else's customs, you understand what I'm saying? But the Bible is a legitimate history book of all of those people. All these nations that we see today, all of these fake religions everybody got, our Bible notes them. You understand what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, we became a part of those systems. Why? Because of our disobedience, right? So when it says right here, where it reads a source is talking about Xerxes. All right, go ahead, Adawan.
This is Osiris, which reigned.
All right, this brother, he ruled, right? He ruled over a vast land. Go ahead.
From India, even unto Ethiopia.
Right? In history, the so-called slave master, you know, the oppressor, he teaches you about 5 world ruling kingdoms, right? If y'all, I'm pretty sure everybody here probably remember this. I know y'all do. Can somebody want to try to name me the one of the 5? Anybody? Sister? Y'all, any of y'all know him? They teach it in school. It's the first 5 world ruling empires, the strongest empires it was. Y'all ain't never heard this? Y'all never heard that? All right. One of them is Babylon, right? Which we find out in the beginning of the Bible in Genesis, up under Nimrod, right? That's Babylon. That's called the Babylonian Empire. That's the first one they teach it. Go ahead, Troop.
The Roman Empire is one of them?
The Roman Empire is one of them. You got the Roman Empire. You had Babylon, Egypt, right? Greece. You had the Persian, the Medo-Persian Empire, which is what he ruled over, Xerxes, right? After that, you had what? You had Greece, you had Rome, and then you got this place, Babylon, which is the America, which is takes on the spirit of Babylon, which Babylon conquered everybody. Nimrod conquered everybody and put all people under him, right? So that's what America is trying to do. That's why we call America Babylon, right? So once you got that, you got those 5, all that equate, and now you got the strongest empire that ever existed in this earth, which is America, right? Which is this hellhole of a country that has been our captivity and just a place of straight abuse for our people, right? All right, go ahead, Adawan.
Over 107 and 20 provinces.
All right, keep going.
That in those days.
Keep going, sir.
Okay.
You
when
keep
when the king Osiris sat on the throne of his kingdom.
Go ahead.
Which was in Shushan, the palace.
All right, keep going.
In the 3rd year of his reign.
Keep going, yeah, just keep going all the time.
He made a feast unto all his princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media, the nobles and the princes of the provinces, being before him.
Okay, see right there, just said Persia and Mede, you know, the Persians and the Medes, right? So he's making a feast. He calling for a feast day to be made. He calling everybody from all his provinces. So this is a heathen. Remember, this is a heathen we talking about right now, but he is at the height of his power. It said he ruled from what that was, Assyria to Ethiopia. You understand? From India to Ethiopia. If we had a map, man, that's a large territory that he ruled over. You know, but we could say that he ruled the world. You know what I'm saying? He ruled everything in that area. That's a big space. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all remember the movie 300, it really did kind of expound on how powerful he was. Remember when they was fighting, when the people came with the elephants, that was the armies of India. You know, India fought with elephants. You know what I'm saying? Big, tall elephants. That's what they warred with. They kind of showed that and showed the people in them, right? Keep going if you could, Bubba Kashaw.
Verse 4. When he shewed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor of his excellent majesty many days, even 180 days.
All right, keep going.
Verse 5. And when these days were expired, the king made a feast unto all the people that were present in Shushan, the palace. Be quiet, boy. Both unto great and small in 7 days in the court of the garden of the king's palace.
All right, keep going.
Verse 6. Where were white, green, and blue hangings fastened with cords of fine linen, and purple to silver rings and pillars of marble.
Keep going.
Okay. The beds were of gold and silver upon a pavement of red and blue and white and black marble.
And all this is doing is just giving a description of how powerful and rich this man was. You understand what I'm saying? And even with all these riches right here, listen, man, when we was living when we had the rulership up under under King Solomon, after David destroyed all our enemies, Solomon had a kingdom like none other. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what we got to understand. We have to get back to the law, statutes, and commandments so we can live as glorious as we used to be. You understand what I'm saying? This is what these heathens get when they put us into subjection. You understand? Look at America. Look at America. Look how rich America has gotten with us being slaves. And let's just put this into our thought. We were slaves to these people. That's why this story is so big. We were slaves here, just like we slaves in America. We were slaves in the Medo-Persian Empire. Can y'all just imagine that? We've been slaves every single generation. Damn near that we done been under the sun, except for under King Solomon. We've been slaves, man. We got to ask ourselves when we celebrate this feast right here, are we tired of being slaves? Are we tired of being footstools for Donald Trump and his people? You understand what I'm saying? These people feast and throw parties for themselves, lavish parties, you know, and raise themselves up in the earth to be over everything and everybody. And the only thing that we do when they doing it, they got their foot on our necks. You understand? Go ahead if you could, sir.
Verse 8. And the drinking was according to the law.
Go ahead.
None did compel, for so the king had appointed to all the officers of his house.
Go ahead.
That they should not do according to every man's pleasure.
So, like, if you could you read that last part where it says that they
should do according to every man's pleasure. So, like,
all right. Now, this king telling these people, listen, we gonna have this party. Y'all do what y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? They had a law apparently about how much you could drink or how you could drink, whatever that law was. But the king telling the people, listen, do what y'all want to do. All right. Okay. Ready, sir?
Shalom. Y'all was shooting your thumb. Thumb by shooting our shot. All right. Yeah. All right. Who's reading? You have a car?
I'm on verse 9, sir.
All right. We're good to go. I'm with you.
Verse 9. Also, Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house.
Good point. Very important. Very important. The king set up a feast. The king set up a feast because he wanted all the subjects from his kingdom, all his friends, everybody came for the royal feast that the king declared throughout the entire empire. There's a problem with this royal feast because the king's wife, what did Vashti decide to do? Read it from that scripture from the top.
Okay. Also, Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house.
Remember, when you read the Bible, every word in the Bible is very important. Okay. It said the king just made a feast. And then it said also, Vashti made a feast. Now we got two feasts. Keep going.
Which belonged to the king, which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
Hold on. What did she do? Which belonged to King Ahasuerus?
Sir.
Read what she said again.
Okay.
She made a feast. King made a feast.
Made a feast for the women in the royal house.
For who?
In the royal house.
For who?
The king, King Ahasuerus.
Hold on one second. Slow down a little bit. I want you to read that scripture from the top.
Come.
One more time.
Verse
A little
9.
slow.
Also, Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house, which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
Right. She made a feast just for the women.
Okay.
The king made a feast for everybody. She made her own separate feast just for the women.
Okay.
This is very important. If she had not done this, the whole rest of the chain of events that transpire may not have happened. This is a very important lesson. What she is about to do to herself, to the king, to the kingdom, there's a whole lot that's about to transpire in these next 5 or 6 scriptures that's very easy to be overlooked. What she did may seem simple, may seem normal, may seem regular, but what she did was something that was extremely evil. It was very evil. It was so evil, it had dire consequences. You understand? Keep going, please.
Verse 10. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine.
The king is happy. He throwing a party. He got all his friends. He's showing off his wonderful empire, his wealth. Everybody's there. The king is having a wonderful time. You understand? Keep going.
That's not how you switch out leaders.
Keep going. No, sir.
That's how you switch
Verse 9. Oh, I thought he was on Salak. I thought he was on Shemar.
Is that the first 9? Start from the first 9.
Sorry. Also, for
Vashti.
The queen made a feast for the women in the royal house, which belonged to King
Ahasuerus. Right. So now where we were at verse 10. Go ahead.
Verse 10. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mahuman, Bista, Hamanah, Bigtha, and Abasta, Zathar, and Kakas,
right,
the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus, the king.
The 7 chamberlains, they served in the presence of the king. They there serving the king constantly. Everybody is there to serve the king. This is the king. All right. That's why I keep saying this is the house of the king, the visitors of the king, the wealth of the king, the party of the king. Everything is there for the king. Keep going. What did he tell them to do?
Verse 11, to bring Vashti, the queen, before the king with the crown royal.
Right. She's supposed to bring the royal crown. The royal crown that sits on her head is because of the king. That's why she has a royal crown to wear. That's why she's in the palace. That's why there's a feast. You understand? Vashti thought that she did not need the king, that she was the king. It was her palace, and she ruled. And she made a women's party on the other side of the same castle that belonged to the king, while the king got all of his friends and everybody coming to visit all of his wealth and riches. Vashti figured she's going to do her own thing. Keep going.
To shew the people and the princes her beauty.
He was calling for the queen so that all the empire could see how wonderful and beautiful the queen was that sits next to the king and rules over the entire empire. There was a problem. Keep going.
For she was fair to look on.
Because she was beautiful to look on. All right. He wanted his nice, his beautiful wife to be on the side of him with all his wealth, his power, his jewelry. You understand? Vashti did not understand the assignment. Keep going.
Verse 12. But Queen Vashti refused.
Hold on. Queen Vashti did what?
Refused.
What did she do?
Refused.
The first part of it was to even have the spirit and the audacity to throw her own separate party to rival the king's party in the king's palace at the same time. That was a demon. That was the demon. You understand? That's a very evil spirit. The Christian church teaches our people that there's a rivalry, that there's a battle of the sexes, that there's gender equality. None of those things exist. They do not come from God. You understand? It's a very evil thing. And because these people are not in slavery, they understand immediately how damaging what she did will spread. Keep going, please.
To come at the king's commandment.
At the king's what?
Commandment.
The king's what?
Commandment.
His suggestion. What? Commandment.
Wasn't
you? She didn't feel she had no commandments. Vashti is her own woman. She do her own thing with her own party. Her and her girls get together. Don't care what the king got to say. We over here on the west side of the kingdom. You understand? That is a demon and a spirit that the Christian church promotes. You understand? The Bible says that the head of the woman is the man. The Bible says that the woman is made for the man. Like that's the purpose. That's how she become queen. She didn't become queen because of songs and hugs and kisses and being beautiful. She became queen because the king commands the armies and the generals to kill a bunch of enemies that would come and kidnap her and all the other women at the women's party if there was not an army of men willing to die for them because the king said so. She didn't feel that way. She didn't recognize all of that. Well, they have a solution. Keep going.
By his chamberlains.
Right. The men whose job it is to make sure that what the king wants done in the empire is done. Now they got to go back and tell the king, Salaki king, we went to go get Queen Vashti. She says she not coming. You understand? I know you got the party, millions of people here. You control 127 states all across the Middle East and Africa, but you know, she said she ain't coming, king. You know, keep going.
Therefore, was the king very wroth.
The king was furious. He was angry. Keep going.
And his anger burned in him.
His anger burned in him. He's angry. Just because you're angry doesn't mean that you act on your anger. It's a very important thing to learn. No. You won't be angry all the time. Your anger doesn't mean that whatever you think in your anger, you take your actions out because that's what you thought. The scripture says, be ye angry and sin not. You still have to think, even though you're mad. A lot of our brothers and sisters do not do that. And they make an angry decision that will ruin their life forever, especially in an evil kingdom under our oppressor, the so-called white man, where we are right now. Keep going, please.
Verse 13. Then the king said to the wise men.
To the what?
Wise men.
Keep going.
Which knew the time.
To the wise men which knew the time. This whole idea and concept, it seems like it is something that all the world has, comes from the Bible. The Bible says Jacob, which is the children of Israel, are the former of all things. It also says in Matthew 5:13 that ye are the light of the world. All the things that are good and wonderful and useful and effective all come from our people. The scripture also says that by wise counsel shalt thou make thy warfare. This king knew not to just go act on his anger. He had a council of wise men. And our people do not have the wise counsel that God set up for them outside of the ISUPK, which causes us to make very bad decisions. You understand? It hurts us a lot. All right? Keep going.
For so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment.
This is how the king went. He went to those that knew law and judgment, how to maintain order and authority. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 14. And the next unto him was Karshna.
So like, skip down to verse 15, please.
Verse 15. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law?
Right. What shall we do to the queen according to law? There's a law. Everybody's supposed to obey the king. That's why the Lord gave us commandments. We cannot have a kingdom, a society without laws and rules. You understand? That's why before we became a nation, The Lord gave us instructions on how to operate as a nation. Then, after we came out of the wilderness, we were already a nation because we had the rules on what to do, even when we didn't have anything else except each other. You understand? Keep going.
Because she hath not performed the commandment of the king.
Right, because she does not perform the king's commandment. All right. She did not respect the king. She hated that king. And we know she hated that king because of the actions that she took against the king. All right. So now, skip me down to verse 16.
Verse 16. And Memucan answered before the king and the princes.
Right. They're having a council about this matter because this is a serious matter. He answered. Keep going.
Vashti, the queen, hath not done wrong to the king only.
She has not done wrong to just the king. She didn't just do this evil to the king. And that's something that's also a very foreign concept. The instructions and rules and laws that run a society, a family, a kingdom, these things are not just for the individuals. These are for us all. If I go out on the street and drive drunk and wreck my car and hit somebody else, everybody's insurance will be affected. Everybody's trip home from work or to work will be affected. They'll have to sit. You got to wait for the ambulance. The insurance might go up. All kind of things. Your actions affect so much more than just you individually. And this is what wise men understand. This is what they understood that advised the king. Keep going.
But also to all the princes.
To all the princes. This isn't just to the king, because now the king's word doesn't mean anything. If the queen doesn't have to obey the king, that means the whole empire is in jeopardy now. Not only did she do this to the king, but to all the princes, because this destabilizes the status of the princes. If the king does not have to be respected and obeyed, then the princes don't have to be respected and obeyed. And if the princes don't have to be respected and obeyed, then who does? And they understood this. Keep going.
And to all the people.
And to all who?
The people.
All the people. You understand? Keep going.
That are in all the princes'
province.
That in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus.
Of the king Ahasuerus.
Ahasuerus.
There you go. Province is a state. Some countries call it provinces. It's just a state. He had a lot of states in his empire. And they understood that her doing this to her husband was not just damaging to the king. That this was made bigger than that. You understand? Keep going.
17. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women.
Unto who?
All women.
Unto who?
All women.
Right. This was a rallying cry that the queen was created. And they understood how evil it was. And they didn't do what the church teaches us to do. They didn't laugh at it. They didn't make a joke. They didn't sing about it. They didn't start dancing. They knew that this was a threat that would destabilize the entire empire if they let that slide. You understand? Keep going.
So that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes.
So that they would also hate their own husbands in their eyes. They would look and say, I got to listen to you. Vashti don't listen to the queen. You ain't the king. I ain't got to listen to you. Vashti don't listen to the king. Why I got to listen to you? You ain't the king. You not the princess. You don't run everything. Tell me what to do. We over here on the west side of the kingdom, having the ladies' kingdom. Why don't you go over there with the men? And before you know it, the kingdom is over. You understand? They recognize that. And when evil like that spreads, which is exactly what the Christian church promotes, it will destabilize the entire society. First, it'll start on a one-to-one interaction. Then it will spread so that the other sisters will now see what Vashti did. Before you know it, This same argument is in every household throughout the kingdom. And then a heathen can come in and capitalize just like the white man did since the very beginning of the Bible, when he separated Adam and Eve by telling Eve she did not have to follow the instructions that she got from Adam, that Adam got from the Lord. Before you know it, now we don't live in paradise anymore. Now we work at 9 to 5, 6 to 10s, and working on our resumes when we could have just woke up in paradise every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sabbath day. Now, 9 to 5, 6 to 10,
Right.
3 to 11.
Right.
All right. But this is how it starts. Keep going.
When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti, the queen, to be brought in before him.
Uh-huh.
But she came not.
Right. But she came not. All right. Give me verse 18.
18. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes.
Right. They're going to say this to everybody. That's going to be the cry. You understand? Keep going.
Which have heard of the deed of the queen.
Vashti going to go down as a legend. She's going to be a legendary. You understand? Keep going.
Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
They understood that this was not a simple disagreement. They understood because they were wise men and they were not in slavery and their leaders were not traitors, that this was her hating the king. And it would teach the other brothers and sisters to hate the king and to hate their men also. Keep going.
19. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him.
This is the wise men saying, if it please the king, if you want to do this, here's what we suggest. Keep going.
And let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes.
Of the Persians and the Medes. We got entire different ethnic groups of people that he's ruling over. All of this. She's not understanding how this would destabilize everybody that's under his command and authority. Everything becomes destabilized. This isn't just her disagreeing with him. This is the enemies of the nation seeing that y'all women over there don't know how to behave. We could take their kingdom. No. Eventually, she rises up against the king. She's looking for an edge against the king. This destabilizes the business deals that the other nations make. It destabilizes the security and the safety of the nation. It destabilizes the military and the government of the nation. Before you know it, it's all kinds of chaos and things that's going on. This is a huge thing. It's so huge that a sister who is not even their race of people ends up becoming the queen over all of these different ethnic groups in 127 states because this queen did not recognize. She didn't recognize what was happening. Keep going.
That it be not altered.
That this be not changed. This law of the king is posted throughout the whole empire. Keep going.
That Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus.
That she decided that she did not want to come when the king commanded. She don't ever have to come again. Now, this is a heathen. We, of course, cannot do such a thing because you got an evil wife that hates you. You can't just get rid of her, but this is a heathen. We are under the authority of the heathen at this time in the scriptures. The king said, fine, she's fired. Keep going. I don't want to get ahead of the story. Go ahead.
And let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she.
That is what?
Better than she.
That is what?
Better than she.
He said, let the king give her royal estate, all of her royal privileges, all of her royal housing to one better than she. She just got herself fired. She free now. She listened to Beyonce. Now she's to the left. She's one of the single ladies now. She out the palace, back to her mama's house. You understand? Keep going.
20, verse 20. And when the king's decree, which he shall make, shall be published throughout all his empire.
Right. The whole empire is going to hear what happened. They're going to hear that you are not allowed to be evil like this to your man. You are not allowed to do this. Before generations later, tires are getting slashed, windows are getting bust. Somebody else is in your house having sex with your woman while you at work. The neighbors, she put you on child support, take your kids. You move to another state. You don't know where your kids are till you get a child support summons. You understand? Before we ever even get there, before your kids is in the street shooting everybody, stealing cars, because this spirit has taken over the entire society. Before any of that happens, they're going to fix it on the spot to preserve the kingdom. Keep going.
For it is great.
For it is great. It's a great empire, but it won't be if this continues. Keep going.
All the wives shall give to their husbands honor.
All the wives throughout the empire, they won't hate their husbands the way that Vashti hates her husband. They won't do what she did. They won't look at her as a champion. You understand? They will look at her as a woman who fumbled. Don't be Vashti. Don't do that. Don't hate your husband. She was wrong, which was the correct thing, and they understood it. Keep going.
Both to great and small.
Both that all the wives throughout the whole empire would honor their own husbands. Their husbands in the big palace, their husbands in the castle, their husbands in the one bedroom, their husbands renting a room in somebody else's house in the basement. That they would all give honor to their husbands. That's the whole premise and background. Why Esther even got to become queen is because Vashti did this evil. Keep going.
Verse 21. And the saying pleased the king.
And this saying pleased the king. All right. The king was pleased. We found a solution. Now, skip me to Esther 2 and verse 1. Now that the queen she got herself fired on her day off. Now, keep going.
Oh, God. Esther, chapter 2, verse 1. After these things, when the wrath of the king Ahasuerus was appeased.
His anger was appeased. He wasn't angry anymore. To appease your wrath is to find a solution to make someone who is angry not angry anymore. That's what it means to appease. Keep going.
He remembered Vashti.
He remembered Vashti. Keep going.
And what she had done.
Right. Keep going.
And what was decreed against her.
He remembered all the evil that she did. He remembered the law. He's not angry no more. Keep going.
Verse 2. Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him.
This is with the king's servants. They came up with a solution. Keep going.
Let there be fair young virgins sought for the king.
Let there be fair, beautiful, young women of marriageable age. That's what a fair young virgin is in the Bible. Keep going.
Verse 3. And let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom.
Let the king appoint officers and men assigned to the duty of finding all the fair, fine, beautiful women throughout the whole empire. You understand? Women of marriageable age for the king, because the last queen got herself fired. You understand? Keep going.
That they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan,
The palace.
the palace.
Mm-hmm. That they may be gathered to the palace. Who knows what this is? Who has an idea what this is? Everything in the Bible is what you see happening today. This is one of the biggest and most popular shows that's on regular television. Everywhere. Everybody doing all kind of spin-offs of this.
Beauty pageant, sir?
It's a beauty pageant too. That's one of the spin-offs, city, state level, national level, international level. All of that comes straight out the Bible. You understand? But it's different. That's one. What else? Anybody know? Nobody else? Anybody ever heard of a TV show called The Bachelor? Called Matchmaker? Flavor of Love, VH1 Flavor Girls. There's some competition where a bunch of women get together and live in a house and compete to see who's going to win the championship and be Miss something, 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 flavor of something. This is right here in the Bible. Everything comes from the Bible. Almost everything you've ever seen or heard of comes straight out the Bible. And we've never been taught this was in the Bible. You understand? Keep going, please.
To the house of the women.
To the house of the women, the place where they're being kept for the pageant. Keep going.
Unto the custody of Hedge, the king's chamberlain.
They're going to the custody, the one that's in charge of making sure they're safe, they're in their special places, getting prepared for the contest, to meet the king. What are your skills, your talents? I play the violin and sing, and all of this here is a competition. Keep going.
Keeper of the women.
Keeper of the women. His job is to make sure that the women are taken care of. You understand? In all the movies where you see the king somewhere that's not done by us, is usually some sodomite that's keeping the woman. He makes sure their dress is nice. He makes sure their hair is done properly. He controls all the other women that do all the other women's hair, their dress, their makeup. The same way for a heathen, when you go and see all the dancing TV shows, all the choreographers teaching Beyonce and Rihanna how to dance, there's some sodomite teaching them how to twist and twirl and twist and spin. That's who's running the keeper of the house of the women. Keep going.
And let their things for purification be given them.
Let the things, so they can get everything. Take them wherever they're from, get their beauty process going, the skin softeners, the face treatment, the hair, the nails, the makeup, get a roots condition, shampoo, fix her up, all of that, whole process. You understand? From throughout the whole kingdom to find a brand new queen, because the last queen got herself fired. Keep going.
Verse 4. And let the maiden which pleaseth the king be queen instead of Vashti.
Right. Vashti's fired. The winner gonna get to be the new queen. All right, keep going.
And the thing pleased the king.
The king was good with it. He said, all right, let's do it. Now, here comes our part into the story, getting down to us. Give me verse 5.
Verse 5. Now in Shushan, the palace, there was a certain Jew.
There was a certain Jew, and we getting to us. Everything so far has been heathen. Now we getting down to a certain Jew. It's one of us, a black man. Keep going.
Whose name was Mordecai.
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 Right. Mordecai. That means Maradakia in the Hebrew. This is his name. Keep going.
The son of Jair.
Uh-huh.
The son of Shammai.
Uh-huh.
The son of Kish.
Right.
A Benjamite.
Benjamite. Telling you. Saying the son of, the son of, the son of, because to determine and make sure that you are an Israelite, your father. This whole thing, my mama teach me about God. My mama teach me, my mama. That is not how God works. The Bible, you are the seed of your father. The Bible is very masculine. The Lord is a man of war. You understand? That's how the Bible operates. God is a man. There's no feminine side in God. You understand? The Christian church has taught us completely backwards. That's why I keep saying the son of, the son of, the son of, because these men produce this lineage. He's a Benjamite. Today, the tribe of Benjamin would be so-called West Indians, Jamaicans, so like Trinidadians. What else we got? St. Kitts, St. Martin, Barbados, Nevin. What else we got? Bahamas, West Indies. You understand? The Negroes, as it was called on the bill. That's so you can identify, because there's a lot of confusion nowadays, now that it's popular to be black, that Africans and other dark-skinned people want to consider themselves black too when it benefits them. They are not black people. Africans are not black people. Black is not your skin color. Black is who your father is. There's a big difference. Please keep going. Maradakia.
Verse 6. who had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captivity which had been carried away with Jeconiah, king of Judah.
Right. He had been carried away because we went into slavery. How did we go into slavery? From not obeying the Most High. That's the whole reason that Mordecai and this sister we getting ready to learn about are living in the land of the Medes and the Medes and the Persians, and this king that is looking for a new queen. That's the whole reason why we are a part of their lives, and we are celebrating Purim is because we were in slavery. We were in captivity. The same way we're working here in America, 9 to 5, 6 to 10s, applications, jobs, paycheck, taxes. That's captivity. Another race of people ruling over us, that's captivity. All right? So keep going, please.
Whom Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had carried away.
Nebuchadnezzar carried us away in slavery. We went into captivity. Keep going. Here we go.
Verse 7. And he brought up Hadassah.
Hadassah. He brought up Hadassah. That is our sister Esther's name. Hadassah. You understand? In the Hebrew, that's her name. Keep going.
That is Esther.
Now, why does it say what her name is? And then it says that is Esther. Why does it say that is Esther? Who knows why it says that? Anybody give it a shot?
Slocky, sir. Because she's a Israelite, but she's not in Israel, so that's a different name. Like that's not her Hebrew name.
That's a good guess. That's part of it. That's part of it. That's a good point. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. Anybody else want to give it a shot? But that's correct. So you have a car?
Salaki, sir, is it was she in the truth? She wasn't in the truth yet, maybe?
No.
Okay.
No, that wasn't it. That's a good guess though. What made you say she wasn't in the truth yet? What made you say that? What made you think that?
Because I was just taking a guess at maybe why that wasn't why her name. They said her name was they described it that way.
Right. Okay.
I was just taking a guess at it. Salaki.
No sweat. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Good guess. It's a combination of the two guesses of what you said there. Now, her name is Hadassah. Of course, you come to the truth, you get a name, but because we speak the language of the people that put us in slavery, and that's where we are born and raised. In their world and society, we have a name in their language. You understand? We in captivity. We have a name in their language. Her name is not Esther. Her name was not Esther. Mordecai is the brother, her uncle, who raised her. He did not name her Esther. They named her Esther because that's their language. And we have names when we're born, unless you're a baby born into the truth, like Shalimar, then you would have a name from the people who put you in slavery until you come into the truth. Then you get a Hebrew name so that you can learn your culture and have a name that means something amongst your people. Everybody who comes to America, most of the Moabites, the Chinese, the people that you meet, they'll give you, my name is Kim or Jimmy or Donnie or Donald or Raymond. And they can barely say the words that they're telling you, especially if you call for customer service support for any bank that's overseas. Somebody telling you their name is a word that they clearly cannot say because that's not their name. But if your name is in another language and you want to do business and you want people to treat you like you're one of them, before they see your job application and they see Kim Jong-Wayne, they'd rather go and hire Jimmy, which sounds like I can talk to Jimmy, than Kim Jong-Wayne. And this is, you understand, this is because we're in slavery. So keep going.
His uncle's daughter.
His uncle's daughter. He's raising the daughter of his uncle. So this is what? His cousin? Keep going.
For she had neither father nor mother.
She didn't have a father or a mother. You understand? Keep going.
And the maid was fair and beautiful.
The maid, meaning this sister, was fair and beautiful. This was a beautiful sister. You understand? Keep going.
Whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were dead.
Her father and mother are dead. The sister don't have her father and mother. You understand? Keep going.
Took for his own daughter.
He raised her as a daughter. So he raised her whole life as one of his daughters. All right. He raised his sister. All right. So keep going.
Verse 8. So it came to pass when the king's commandment and his decree was heard.
Everybody heard about this competition. Queen looking for a new king. I mean, the king looking for a new queen. All right. They having bay tryouts all over the empire. King need a new bay. So now, keep going.
And when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan, the palace, to the custody of Haggai.
Right, to the custody of Haggai. Keep going.
That Esther was brought also unto the king's house.
She was brought to the king's house as well. All right. So she was there. There's a ton of other women there. She's there too. All right. Give me verse 9.
Verse 9. And the maiden pleased him.
The maiden pleased him. You understand? There's a ton of women there. All the beautiful women throughout the empire are there. But this sister pleased him. You understand? She had some character about her. If you've been around women of the other nations of people, they don't have much character. They don't have much of anything. You understand? Keep going.
And she obtained kindness of him.
Right. She obtained kindness of him. She was just there. She just showed up there at the palace. Keep going.
And he speedily gave her things for purification.
Speedily. He gave her things for purification. He looked at all of them other women, from the Medes and the Persians, and them, and how they behave and carry themselves. And then what did he do? He seen her, and he quickly gave her things. He said, oh, you got to enter the competition. Immediately. Keep going.
With such things as belonged to her.
Right. He started giving her stuff. Keep going.
And 7 maidens.
And what?
7 maidens.
And what?
7 maidens.
This heathen took one look at Esther and said, I'm going to do everything that I can to try to make sure you become queen. These other women that have been coming through here, they don't need to be queen. He took one look at her. He said, I'm going to speed you down the process. I'm going to speed you through the line. I'm going to give you 7 maidens. How many maidens did all the other women in the competition get? They just got to live in the big house. He didn't tell you how many maidens they got to help them out and make them beautiful and give them all the stuff. It didn't say they got none of that. He took one look at Esther. He said, okay, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you win. Keep going.
Which were meet to be given her.
They were good to be given to her. Keep going.
Out of the king's house.
Out of the king's house. Keep going.
And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women.
This heathen loved Esther. He preferred her to the best place to stay in all of the palace, gave her her own 7 servants to help her win the competition. Not only she got the best place to stay, she got a whole task force to make sure that she's set up right. Keep going.
Verse 10. Esther had not shown her people nor her kindred.
Esther had not done what?
Showed her people nor her kindred.
It was something that they didn't know about Esther. Esther had not shown her people. She didn't tell people what race she was. This competition is for the Medes and the Persians. They didn't know she wasn't a Mede and a Persian. They just knew that she was better than all the other women that were there, and he cheated to make sure that she could win. Keep going.
For Mordecai had changed For Mordecai had charged her that she should not shew it.
Mordecai told her, do not tell these people what race you are. Don't tell them what race you are. Don't tell them you're a Jew. Don't tell them that, because you're not going to be treated this way. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 11. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the women's house.
He walked every day. He walked over there to the women's house, right before the court where everybody could see, or where he could see them. Rather, keep going.
To know how Esther did.
He wanted to know how she was doing because he had been raising her since she was a baby. The mother and father are gone. This is essentially his daughter that he's raised up, and he raised his sister so well that as soon as they got to be in the presence of her, they figured this, she got to win. I got to do everything in my power. You understand? Keep going.
And what should become of her?
He wanted to know what happened to her. What should become of her? Now I'm gonna skip you where we at. Hey, okay, we got time. All right. Go ahead and give me verse 12.
Long time. Verse 12. Now when every maid's turn was come to go into King Ahasuerus.
Every maid had a turn. It's like competition. America's Got Talent, who could sing, celebrity singer, mask this, guess that, flavor of this, all of that. Everybody get a turn. Keep going.
After that, she had been 12 months.
12 months, a whole year now. She's in this palace. You understand? Keep going.
According to the manner of the women.
Go ahead.
For so were the days of their purifications accomplished.
Right. Keep going. They're going to break it down. What the 12 months was for.
To wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh.
6 months being rubbed down with oil. Make sure you're oily and smooth as can be. Keep going.
And 6 months with sweet odors.
6 months to make sure you smell wonderful when the king see you. Keep going.
And with other things for the purifying of the women.
All the wonderful things to make sure that every woman the king see, he like. Great. Keep going. Give me 13.
13. Then thus came every maiden unto the king, whatsoever, Slappy.
Go ahead.
Whatsoever she desired was given her to go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house.
When she left the place where all the women were staying, whatever it was that she wanted to go to the king's house, she was able to take it and keep it with her to go to the king's house. Keep going.
14. In the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women.
Right. She returned into the second house. So they got the first level. They got the regular house where everybody getting purified. The one phase one, getting dolled up, hair, nails, all the good stuff for a whole year. Then they move on to step 2. You move forward, you meet the king. So if he'd like you to move forward to step 3, now you're out of the regular house. She already had the best place in the kingdom. Then she moved on to the next step in a new place. She got 7 servants. She got all the stuff. She a year in the game. She's doing well in the competition. Keep going.
To the custody of Sha'ashgaz. The king's chamberlain.
The king's chamberlain. He's the king's doorkeeper, the security man that watches the door. Now she's in a whole nother zone. Keep going.
Which kept the concubines.
All right. Keep going.
She came in unto the king no more.
She didn't come to meet the king directly anymore. Keep going.
Except the king delighted in her.
Except she didn't come to the king anymore. Everybody came to the king for the competition. She didn't come for the competition no more. Except what?
The king delighted in her.
Except the king delighted in her. He done seen all the best women the whole empire has to offer. And now that phase of the competition is over. You don't just come, you remember, who you don't, you go back home. He delighted in her though. He delighted in Esther. Mordecai raised a hell of a daughter. Keep going.
And that she were called by name.
Now, this ain't just a competition no more. He know her name. He calling her by name to come before the king. She's not even queen yet. You understand? She is miles way above all of these other women. Let me tell you something. In the Bible, when the Lord said that he made only one people special, better than all the other people that he created, there's a video that was on Commander Junior Hunter's radio show that just happened. And in this video, it showed a white man talking to a group of young sisters. And he's talking to these sisters. And he's asking the sisters if he can just buy their DNA from them. Just straight up. Don't wait for an abortion. Don't wait for nothing. If I could just buy your perfect genetic material, because we've been traveling and stealing genetic material from everyone all over the planet for hundreds of years. And nobody has genetic material the way that you do. When the Bible says that God made one people better than all the other people, he meant that. You understand? These other races of people are absolutely nothing compared to us. Not their blood, not their bones, not their muscle, not their anything. Their DNA, they are absolutely nothing at every level. That's right, get a Lord a hand. At every level compared to us. So much so that this king has a competition from 137 states. And he picked this one sister. And she's not even one of his people. You understand? Keep going, please.
Verse 15. Now, when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Abihal, the uncle of Mordecai,
Right.
who had taken her for his daughter,
Right.
was come to go in unto the king.
Right.
She required nothing but what Haggai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed.
Now, this is very important. It said that she required nothing. She wasn't asking for a whole bunch of stuff. She wasn't no needy sister demanding everything. She didn't ask for nothing. She was pleasant to be around. She was absolutely beautiful. She was very sweet. And everywhere she went, everyone loved this sister. Everybody. You understand? Keep going.
And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all them that looked upon her.
As soon as everybody saw her, everybody loved her immediately. You understand? Keep going.
16. So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month.
In the 10th month, this competition been going on for over a year. You don't even know what happened to the other people. You know where they are. They still in the palace thinking they in the competition. Esther don't have a crown. She's in the king's royal house. Everybody know her. The mailman, the nigga that washed the floors, everybody know her. They still think they in a competition. Esther won 10 months ago. You understand? Keep going.
Which is the month of Tebeth.
The month of Tebeth. All right. Keep going.
In the 7th year of his reign.
In the 7th year. Right. Give me 17.
Comic-Con. 17. And the king loved Esther above all the women.
He loved her above all the women. She was his favorite. Keep going.
And she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins.
More than all the other women that came to the competition. All the concubines, everybody there. King loved her. Keep going.
So that he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti.
And made her queen instead of Vashti. Now she's queen. That's it. She's queen now. Competition is over. All right. Competition really been over. 2 chapters, she's queen. It didn't even take her 2 chapters. It took her probably 30 verses to become queen. It took Vashti 10 verses to mess it up. It took her probably 28 verses to become the queen. Now she's queen. All right. So let's see. Let's skip down. All right, skip me down to verse 19. They having a big feast, a party. They throwing gifts and everything. Give me 19, please.
Oh God. 19. And when the virgins were gathered together the second time, then Mordecai sat in the king's gate.
Mordecai is sitting inside of the king's gate, some special courtyard there. Was an inner courtyard of the king's gate. Mordecai is sitting there. Keep going.
Verse 20. Esther had not yet showed her kindred nor her people.
Esther didn't tell him what race she was, nor where her people are. They figured an angel just fell out the sky and she's just perfect. They don't know where she came from. They don't know her mama, her daddy, her cousins, nothing. They just know that everybody who sees her loves her immediately. You understand? All right. Go ahead and finish 20, and then let me get another reading. Yeah, Quab, you can pick up where you left off. The brother break.
All
right.
As Mordecai had charged her,
Mordecai gave her instructions. Now she's in the temple. I mean, not in the temple. She's in the house. She's dealing with the king. She's getting instructions. She's going from different stages, different phases of the competition. Mordecai gave this sister instructions and told her, do not tell them who your people are. You understand? They'll love you if they meet you. They'll love you once they see how wonderful you are. They'll love you once they see how good you can operate and make things work and wonderful, but they hate your people. And this is something that's in the Bible, and it's a very important lesson that you do not forget. So many of our people are able to move forward into this society and obtain favor for one reason or another. They got ability in sports or smarts or education or skill or whatever it is that they can do. This is in the Bible as another reason to make sure that you do not forget that it looks like they love you. You understand? They love what you can do for them and their people. Because if the Lord wanted to free us from these heathen, then somebody would rise up and kill them all and destroy their empire so we could be free. Then they would be without a queen. They would be without their cleaners, without the people who work and run their businesses, their companies, who raise their kids. We were in Egypt. They told us to throw our babies in the river and kill our newborn sons, while we were also taking care of their Egyptian babies. They don't actually love us. They just love how we make them feel. And that's very important to remember. So go ahead and finish this scripture, please.
For Esther did the commandment of Mordecai.
Right. She's still obeying Mordecai. Keep going.
Like as when she was brought up with him.
Just like he raised her too. Mordecai raised a hell of a daughter. Better than everybody else who was raising kids in that Shushan in the empire. All right. Oh, Yaquab, go ahead and take over. Give me 21. Thwada McCoy Yalla. Good reading, brother. All right. Give me 21.
Verse 21. In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate,
he's steadily going there in the king's gate to check on his daughter. His daughter got a new job. She's queen now. He's still going there to check on his daughter because he raised her from the time she's a baby. Keep going.
Two of the king's chamberlains.
To his security guard that hold to watch the door. Keep going.
Bigdan and Teresh.
Right.
Of those which kept the door.
All right. They watched the door. Keep going.
Were wroth.
They were angry. They were real angry. They tired of working at the door. They tired of holding the king's door. Keep going.
And sought to lay hand on the king Ahasuerus.
They sought to lay the hand. They were putting hands on King Ahasuerus. They were promised a bonus. They didn't get it. Just like Trump lying, saying people going to get a $50,000 bonus. They was promised stuff, and they didn't get none of that. They just standing there, opening and shutting the door. And they mad. Keep going.
Verse 22. And the thing was known to Mordecai.
Mordecai found out they was getting ready to slide on the king. Keep going.
Who told it unto Esther the queen.
Mordecai told Esther. He said, listen. Keep going.
And Esther certified the king thereof. Mordecai's name.
She certified the king thereof. She told this to the king. and a certified message in Mordecai's name. All right. She made sure that this message came from Mordecai to the king, but it's got Mordecai's name on the message. Keep going.
Verse 23. And when inquisition was made of the matter,
when an investigation was done, now that the internal affairs, whoever the king's security department is, they looking into the matter. Keep going.
It was found out.
They found out that it was true. It was going to hurt the king. Keep going.
Therefore, they were both hanged on a tree.
They were hung from a tree. They found out, and they took them out of here. They gone. Keep going.
And it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
Right. They recorded it in there. They up out to get it. They gone. They were hung. They died for trying to kill the king. All right. Now, verse 3. Keep going. Yeah, that's what I meant. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Let's get it.
The book of Esther, chapter 3, starting at verse 1. After these things, did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite.
Right. After these things, did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, or Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite. Why it's still telling you, the son. Haman is an Edomite. He is a heathen. Keep going. They're all heathens, except for Mordecai and Esther, but Haman is an Edomite. He's a so-called white man. He was promoted to a position of authority in the king's royal authority. Now, so far, everything is going fine. They got rid of Queen Vashti. They didn't have this competition successful. We got a new queen. Everybody happy. Life is going wonderful. Mordecai to stop the king from getting killed. Now, here come a white man. It's literally how it's going. Here come a white man. All right. Keep going.
And advanced him.
He moving up. He doing a good job. He white manning his way to the top of the ladder. Keep going.
And set his seat above all the princes that were with him.
Now he got a high seat. He has power and authority. This is why the Lord said that he's going to rise up against Esau so that he does not raise up a city or have any power at all. Once an oppressor gets power, they move forward to do evil when they get power. It's their nature once they get power. You understand? You see them out, they dusty, they scraggly, they need help, they look so innocent and hurt. You understand? You got to be careful. The devil that shot up that grocery store in Buffalo that killed them white people. I mean, they killed them brothers and sisters, and it was a Buffalo or Syracuse. It was Buffalo, wasn't it? He shot up. He set out and looked homeless and poor. Can you give me some change? These poor church folks fed him. They were feeding him every day, giving him dollars, patting him on the head, probably tried to sing to him and everything. He was sitting there out front of that store waiting on the opportunity. And after they showed him all of that love and kindness, he went in that grocery store and murdered dozens of people. He executed people begging him, please. You understand? Shot some brother, shot some sister in the head with a rifle inside of that grocery store. And they had been feeding him all week. They had been feeding and caring for him, probably praying for him, inviting him to church, bringing him food, handing him money, trying to wash his hair and all kind of stuff, thinking they helping Jesus. And then he came and killed them. That's lessons in the Bible. You must learn these. It's very important. Keep going.
Verse 2. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate.
Everybody, all the king's servants. Now, he ain't the king, but he got a little bit of power. He got power over the princes. He's essentially just about the second in command over the king's authority. Keep going.
Bow.
Everybody that came inside of the king's gate, they bowed down to worship him. White man loved that. You bow down and worship him. He come in there, they bending down like he's the king. This is the first time you heard everybody requesting or anybody bowing at all. People been coming and going back and forth for the king. Maybe they bowed, maybe they didn't. But remember, every word in the Bible is very important. It's important to understand that every word that's written there means something. And you didn't hear anybody bowing to the actual king or the queen or the new queen. But you did hear that they all now have to bow because this white man now has some power that he didn't have the first 2 chapters of the book. Keep going.
And reverence Haman.
They reverence him. They got to big him up. They got to make him feel special. He can't just be special because he got the power. He need to be worshipped like a god. You understand? Keep going.
For the king had so commanded concerning him.
Now the king gave a commandment concerning him that everybody must reverence and love Haman. The only white man got power and authority. He must be worshipped. The king so commanded. Probably a law that he put into place that got the king to approve. You understand? But now it's law. Everybody's supposed to worship him when he come around. Keep going.
But Mordecai bowed not.
Mordecai, he didn't bow. Mordecai didn't bow. Keep going.
Nor did him reverence.
Mordecai didn't reverence him at all. Mordecai just saw a white man. That's it. That's all he did. Keep going.
Verse 3. Then the king's servants.
The king's servants, the men that served the king directly, keep going.
Which were in the king's gate.
They at the gate. It's always somebody at the gate, standing there at the gate. Keep going.
Said unto Mordecai.
They went to talk to Mordecai. Keep going.
Why transgressest thou the king's commandment?
They said, why are you breaking the king's royal law? Keep going.
Verse 4. Now it came to pass.
Right. Keep going.
When they spake daily unto him.
When they did what?
Spake daily unto him.
He's hard-headed. He's not bowing to him. They speaking daily to him. Everybody bowing and this and that. And then the Benjamite brother, he's not bowing. He's not impressed at all by Haman or the king's commandment. He don't care about none of that. They telling him every day, you got to bow. It's the king's commandment. It's the king's commandment. You got to bow. Mordecai refused. Keep going.
And he hearkened not unto them.
He didn't care at all. He didn't listen to nothing they saying. He probably waved them off. I'm going to work. You understand? Open the door, man. Y'all want me to fix these chariots or not? You understand? He ain't paying it no mind. He getting to work. Keep going.
That they told Haman.
They did what?
That they told Haman.
They went and told on him. Keep going.
To see whether Mordecai's matters will stand.
They want to see if Mordecai was going to stand on business. They keep telling him, you got to bow when he come through here. You got to bow when he come through there. They want to see what Mordecai going to do. You already know that the men that work at the gate got a beef with the king. They're not getting treated right. The last 2 cats tried to kill him. So now they want to know if I got to bow and I watch the daggone door, why you don't have to bow? Mordecai's like, y'all go ahead and bow then. Can you open the gate? I'm trying to get to work. So keep going.
For he had told them that he was a Jew.
He told them, I'm a Jew. We don't do that. We don't do that. Keep going.
Verse 5. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not.
When Haman saw, he didn't know. He now saw it this time. They went and told, and now he's looking for it. Keep going.
Nor did him reverence.
Nor did him reverence. He didn't reverence him. He didn't honor him. He didn't run up to kiss the ring or bow down. He didn't do none of that. Keep going.
Then was Haman full of wrath.
Now he angry. Keep going.
Verse 6. And he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone.
He want to square up with Mordecai. That's what he thought. Keep going.
For they had showed him the people of Mordecai.
But they did what?
For they had showed him the people of Mordecai.
They did what?
For they had showed him the people of Mordecai.
They showed him the people of Mordecai. This one angry white man had an issue with one brother. And then he went and found out what race of people he was. Keep going.
Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews.
Sought to do what?
Destroy all the Jews.
I thought he wanted to fight Mordecai. He wanted to do what?
Destroy all the Jews.
Now he wants to kill us all because one brother made him upset. Keep going.
That was throughout the whole kingdom of Asuris.
See, here's the problem. And this is something that you must learn about the oppressor. The oppressor does not like to see other people strong. He don't want people that won't bow down and kiss his feet and kiss his behind. He doesn't want you to be strong enough to stand on your own. He wants you to be groveling, to be begging, so that he can feel strong. This cat is already essentially the vice president of 127 states or something like that. He got a whole empire with wealth and everything. But the fact that one person will not give him love, now he has to go and kill all of those people. Like, that's the true spirit of the white man. You understand? Keep going.
Even the people of Mordecai.
Now he want to kill all his people. Yesterday he didn't know who he was. Right. This morning he found out that he was a Jew. He see that one of them don't bow. So now he says, I'm going to get rid of all of them. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 7. In the first month, that is, the month of Nisan. In the 20th year of King Ahasuerus.
He's been reigning for 20 years. Keep going.
They cast pur.
Pur is lots. Well, that's what it says. Keep reading.
That is the lot. Before Haman, from day to day.
The pur is dice. They cast lots, meaning they roll dice daily, every day. They roll dice. What were they rolling dice about now?
And from month to month.
Every month, they rolling dice. They rolling dice before Haman. From month to month, daily, daily, daily. Keep going.
To the 12th month, that is, the month Adar.
For one whole year, every day, this is on their mind. You won't bow to me. You won't worship me. I should get rid of all of them. I should wipe them all out. Who does he think he is? I don't even know who I am. I'm Haman. I'm Amon. I'm the second. I'm this. I'm that. That's what's in their spirit. That's why Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America, and he's on his toilet tweeting at 3 a.m. Just random stuff. Pictures. Look at this. They don't respect me. Let me put him and his wife as a monkey and then crop the picture. Oh, they found out. Let me blame somebody else. Like, this is their spirit. It's a very low self-esteem. They have a very low self-esteem. It's not something they can get rid of. It doesn't have anything to do with whether they're rich, whether they're poor. That's a spirit that's in it. Keep going.
Verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus.
This is what Haman, he's now talking to the king. Keep going.
There is a certain people scattered abroad, and
there's a people that not only are abroad, meaning outside of the empire. You understand? This is not just about us that's in captivity living in the king's jurisdiction. This is now all the rest of us that's living somewhere else now. Keep going.
And dispersed.
Hold on. Every time you see if and a but, that's very important. Not only is he talking about us as a people abroad, and keep going,
dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom.
And they living in all the different states of your kingdom. They dispersed abroad. All right, keep going.
And their laws
are
diverse from all people.
What's going on? You leaving? All right. Keep going.
And their laws are diverse from all people.
All right, their laws are diverse from all people. They got different laws from all the other people that are there. All right. Keep going.
Neither keep they the king's law.
They don't keep the king's law. Now it went from one person not rising to all of the people that just decide that none of them keep the king's laws. All right. These is the same way that the president now says they're all criminals, they're all gang members, they're all Trinidad Aragua, they're all eating the dogs. Like they use this to say, you understand? They use this to say they're all criminals. All right, keep going.
Therefore, it is not for the king's prophet to suffer them.
All right, it's not for the king's prophet to allow them. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 9. If it please the king,
If it pleases the king, keep going.
let it be written that they may be destroyed.
That they may be destroyed. Now he wants to kill us all because one brother did not bow to him. All right.
And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business.
I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to them that have the charge. That whoever decides that they're going to put the hit to travel throughout the empire and kill us all, they're going to get 10,000 talents of silver. It went from one brother not bowing to now none of them keep your laws. They all criminals. They all lawbreakers. And now they all need to be killed. Just like that. Keep going. Because one white man showed up, got his feelings hurt, and now people have to die. That's the spirit. Keep going.
To bring it into the king's treasury.
To bring the money into the king's treasury. I'm going to call it up from the royal bank and then from the royal treasuries. Now I'm going to have the money on standby. To ready to pay whoever says that they're going to do it. All right.
Verse 10. And the king took his ring from his hand.
The king took his royal ring off his hand. All right.
And gave it unto Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the Jews' enemy.
He gave it to Haman, the Jews' enemy. All right.
Verse 11. And the king said unto Haman.
The king said unto Haman. What did the king say to him?
The silver is given to thee.
The silver, whatever money you need to fund the whole operation, get your killers together, go find them, hunt them down, get rid of all of them, just like that. Keep going.
The people also.
The people also. Whoever you're going to hire to do it, the money is there, the check is ready, it's in the bank. Go ahead.
To do with them as it seemeth good to thee.
Do whatever you want to do to these people. It's up to you. You understand? He had that kind of power. The king trusted him with it. Keep going.
Verse 12. Then were the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month.
The king's scribes, the men that keep the royal records to write it down, they were called in.
And there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants.
He giving orders. He passing the orders down. It's going in the royal records. All of these things here.
And to the governors that were over every province.
Everyone that ruled over all the states, the governors. Now, everybody get a copy of the royal law. New legislation has been passed. Now, ICE is in the street hunting for the Jews. Department of Homeland Security is on it. Everybody's on it. Officers being pulled from all the agencies throughout the whole kingdom to hunt down and find the Jews. Same thing happening right now, except they got money paid to just get rid of all of us. Keep going.
And to the rulers of every people, of every province, according to the writing thereof.
Now they got rulers in different provinces. They got rulers. You understand? They got rulers to every province. All right.
And to every people after their language.
Every people in their own language. You got different people speaking different languages. That's why I told you why I said their name. The sister's name is Hadassah. Is Esther. You understand? The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's why you headed to World War III. You headed to World War III. That's all. Just have that same energy when you lose your sons and daughters in World War III. Or all the caskets start being flown back to America. Have that same energy. You love to travel the world and murder everybody and unalive and steal and rob. Well, this time the Lord is going to make sure that there's very little of you left. And that's in the Bible. Because when you have power and you rise to power, just like this wicked Haman that we're reading about right now, evil is multiplied in the earth. Same thing that happened during Alexander the Great's reign. Evil was multiplied in the earth after his leaders took over. The ones that were raised and trained under him. Keep going.
In the name of King Osiris was it written.
Now the king's reputation is put behind this because he has the royal authority. Keep going.
and sealed with the king's ring.
He got the king's ring. It's the official seal. Keep going.
Verse 13. And the letters were sent by post into all the king's provinces.
Posts. They're being nailed up on the wall, on the door, billboards, advertisement, state legislators, the city, the senate, the governors. Everybody knows. Keep going.
To destroy.
To destroy. Everybody getting ready to get paid, get your jobs, federal funding. The money is there. Get a good career option so that they can now get together to kill us all. Keep going.
To kill.
To kill. That's the purpose of it. What number you on?
13, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
And to cause to perish.
Cause us to cease to exist. His issue with Mordecai, he wanted to take to just wipe all of us out. Keep going.
All Jews.
All Jews. Keep going.
Both young and old.
Both young and old. Babies and the old. Keep going.
Little children and women.
Little children and women. He wanted to just get rid of all of us. You understand? Keep going.
In one day.
In one day.
Even upon the 13th day of the 12th month.
The 13th day of the 12th month. All right.
Which is the month Adar.
Which is the month Adar.
And to take the spoil of them for a prey.
And they wanted to kill us and rob us. To take whatever it is that they can steal from us, just like they're doing to our Haitian and West Indian Latino brothers. They take it. They illegally arrest brothers and sisters. They seize their houses, their cars, steal the money out their wallet, throw it over on the side of the road, break their phones, and then they have special government auctions where those same people can now buy the stolen cars, trucks, and houses that only them with special government security clearances can now buy for cheap prices after they've stolen all of the things that they've taken from our people. This is the same thing. It's right here in the Bible. The Bible says there's no new thing under the sun. History constantly is repeating itself. Keep going.
Verse 14. The copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people.
It was in every language for all people, different people there. Just like in America. If America had to do something that they wanted to make sure it was done, they would have a record to be posted all throughout the country. It would be in English. If they wanted to make sure it got done, then they put it in Chinese so that the Chinese could get on it. They put it in Korean, in Vietnam. They put it in Arabic. They put it in so many languages so that all the people would know that when you find these people, hunt them all, kill them all, the government will pay you for it. That was the purpose. Keep going.
That they should be ready against that day.
That they should be ready in one day to just go out and have the purge, to just find us and kill us all. That was the purpose. That was what the one white man, before any white man came into the story, the palace is good, everything's good, we rich, we having a good time, wonderful competition, got a new queen. White man gets power in chapter 3. Before chapter 3 is over, now there's a hit put out on us all. Just like that. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 15. The post went out.
Right. It was a royal decree. Just take me to 4 and 1. You go ahead and skip that. Take me to 4 and 1.
Come. Book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 1. When Mordecai perceived all that was done.
Right. When he perceived all that was done, he's seeing this post is a hit put out against all the Jews. They advertising. You understand? Keep going.
Mordecai rent his clothes.
To rent means to tear. He teared his good clothes, his outfit. You understand? Keep going.
And put on sackcloth with sashes.
Sackcloth is denim. It's jeans. It's like the material you would put potatoes in. That is Israelite custom, to wear jeans and denim. This is what we wore when we were sad. It's called sackcloth in the Bible. You understand? He tore his good clothes, his good linen, his good dress pants, his good regular clothes that he would wear, and then he put on jeans. You understand? Keep going.
And went out into the midst of the city.
And he went in the middle of the city. Keep going.
And cried with a loud and bitter cry.
He cried because they're getting ready to kill us all. Keep going.
Verse 2. And came even before the king's gate.
He came to the same gate that he would normally come to. Keep going.
For none might enter into the king's gate clothed with sackcloth.
Nobody wearing those clothes could enter the king's gate. You couldn't come in looking sad, looking dusty, looking hurt. The king didn't like that. He didn't want to see that. So you couldn't come in that way. Keep going.
Verse 3. And in every province,
In every state,
whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came,
wherever that royal law was posted, in every state, keep going.
there was great mourning among the Jews.
Mourning. We were in great sadness as a people. Jews, all blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we were together and we were in a great sadness. It's like we should be in a great sadness right now as a people. Keep going.
And fasting.
And fasting. We fasted. We restrained. We refrained from eating. You understand, for a time. That's where fasting comes from. That's biblical. Now you hear all cultures talking about fasting, intermittent fasting, this fast, that fast. That's biblical. You understand? Before they could tell you about the health benefits of fasting, the Lord had already taught us about fasting. You understand? Keep going.
And weeping.
And crying. Keep going.
And wailing.
And wailing. Everybody's coming to harm us, despite what the news media would show you about blacks, Latinos, and Native American and the lies that they publicize. Our people are a very kind people, are a very humble people, are a very non-violent, not aggressive people. You understand? By nature, we're not that type of people. You understand? And they make us out to be this type of people. What's the proof? President Trump said he was arresting the worst of the worst. He went to go get all the killers and all the people, and no one has killed any of his agents. That's the proof. They got rifles, they got masks, they kicking in doors, they snatching grandmas out of their car, they raiding churches, beating up old ladies. You understand? Nobody has killed them. They haven't been stabbed, they haven't been pepper sprayed, they haven't been run over. If they were going after the worst of the worst, you understand, they would be losing their lives every day. This is the worst of the worst. You understand? Yet and still, that is not what's happening to them. That's not what's happening to them at all. They aren't getting beaten up. They aren't getting dogs sicked on them. They aren't getting bricks thrown at them. None of that stuff is happening. Because the heathen always lie on us. More specifically, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The word devil means deceiver. This one white man lied on our entire race because of one issue that he heard someone else saw. This man didn't do something. Not that he stole, not that he robbed, not that he hurt anybody, not that he violated a rule that was a specifically vain and arrogant rule that this white man probably made up for himself. Right. Because it didn't exist, because you didn't hear about it in the previous few chapters. Esther is the queen. Right. They didn't say everybody bowed when the queen walked into the room. This man is second in command. He just got this job. And now there's a law that says everybody got to bow when you show up. Right. You understand? Keep going.
And many lay in sackcloth and ashes.
We were in terrible pain. We were scared to death. You understand? Give me verse 4.
Verse 4. So Esther's maids and her chamberlains came and told it her.
Right. They came and told her. Keep going.
Then was the queen exceedingly grieved.
She was very sad. They get ready to wipe us out. Keep going. She didn't take it to her mind that now because she was the queen, she was no longer one of us. Because she got to live in the big house. Because she got the mansion. Because she's the queen. She got servants. She got people watching her door. That didn't make her believe that she was now one of them. And success in being able to achieve things in America has tricked our people into thinking that we are one of the white man's Americans. They don't ever consider us one of them. They never have. At no level. Diddy thought he was. Diddy's in prison. R. Kelly thought he was. R. Kelly is in prison. You understand? Keep going.
And she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai.
She sent some clothes to put Mordecai so that he could actually come in, because they weren't gonna let him in dressed like that. Keep going.
And to take away his sackcloth from him.
She sent him an outfit so that he could actually come in, and to take away his sad clothes. Keep going.
But he received it not.
He said he didn't want it. He don't want to be dressed. He want to wear the sad clothes. You understand? All right. To keep going.
Verse 5. Then called Esther for her top.
Go ahead.
One of the king's chamberlains.
Right. She called one of the king's chamberlains, one of the people. They want to find out, why is Mordecai sad like this? Why is he at the gate? Why he won't wear the good clothes that they done sent down for him so that he could come in? Give me verse 7.
Come, verse 7. And Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay to the king's treasuries for the Jews.
Right. He told her all the money. She didn't get the full. They didn't get the full story. They didn't know why he was sad. They just know you got to change your clothes. You can't get in here like that. The king like to keep a party going. You know, you go to a club, they got a dress code. The king don't want people at the inner court. You ain't wearing the proper dress code. You understand? So now they understand the situation. He going to relay the message back to Esther. You understand? She didn't get the full severity of the situation. Now it's getting back to her. Now she got a copy of it. I'm skipping you down a little bit. You understand? So we can get everybody get done with this at a decent time. Now the words is being exchanged. Everybody's sad. Everybody's scared. They're going to kill us all. You understand? And now let's see. Skip down to give me 11. Skip down to 11.
Verse 11. All the king's servants.
All the king's servants. All right.
And the people of the king's provinces.
Everybody that leaves there. Everybody that worked for the king. Keep going.
Do know.
They all know. Keep going.
That whosoever.
And any person.
Whether man or woman.
Man or woman. Go ahead.
Shall come unto the king, unto the inner court.
If you show up in that inner court, man or woman. Keep going.
Who is not called.
That you didn't get an invitation. Nobody called you.
There is one law of his to put him to death.
Anybody come in here that you didn't get permission, you die. Man or woman. That's a law. There's some wild laws. You understand? Keep going.
Except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter.
Except when he take his scepter and point it at you and say, come on in here now. Everybody was not allowed to just go into the king's throne room. You weren't supposed to do that. Go ahead.
That he may live.
That's way you don't die if you come in here. Now you got to invite. Keep going.
But I have not been called to come into the king these 30 days.
It's been 30 days. She got no invite. Mordecai told her to go in there and talk to the king. I need you to talk to your husband. He talking to her. He at the gate. She's like, you know, I can't go in there. He ain't called me. It's been 30 days. You know, can't do it. And then Mordecai had to check her because that was not the right answer. You understand? All right. Keep going.
Verse 12. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words.
They giving Mordecai Esther's. It's messengers going back and forth. She in the palace. Mordecai outside at the gate around the corner because he can't come in because he's not dressed properly. So they sending messages back and forth. All right. 13.
Verse 13. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther.
Mordecai gave an order to answer Esther. Keep going.
Think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house.
Don't think that you in the king's house, you going to be straight. Keep going.
More than all the Jews.
Figure that you going to live and the rest of us going to die because you in that nice big fancy castle. Keep going.
Verse 14. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time.
If you keep your mouth shut right now, keep going.
Then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place.
Then the Lord going to allow our deliverance to come from some other place. You going to blow your chance. You understand? We weren't going to die. They probably wanted to kill us all, but we weren't all going to die. We still the people of the Lord. You understand? but she would miss her opportunity to be why we celebrating Purim. She wouldn't be a part of the story no more. She would have been a couple of verses, then we'd be reading about the sister who did what the Lord said. You understand? Keep going.
But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed.
But all of your family is going to die. Now is not the time to be quiet, Esther. You got to do something. Keep going.
And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this?
And who knows if the only reason that you in here in the palace, being the queen of these heathen for this specific purpose. You understand? Just as a spoiler, that's why she's there. It's the only reason she's there. We got tons of laws why she should not be there, but she's there for this reason. Keep going.
Verse 15, then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer.
Then they got the message and found out that Mordecai gave this sister an order. Now is the time. You don't have no more time. Then she sent Mordecai the message back. All right. Told everybody go on a fast, pray for me so I can get some strength, so I can go in here and, I got to do what I got to do. You understand? Ain't gonna get a second chance to do this. Give me 17.
Verse 17. So Mordecai went.
Hold on, Salaki. I didn't. 16 was too long. I wanted to move along, but we got to read 16.
Come on. Verse 16. Go. Gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan.
Go and get all the Jews, all the brothers and sisters that work here in the king's royal city, in the palace. The street sweepers, the one that breast the horses, the one that maintain the roads, the gate men, the painters, get all of them. Keep going.
And fast ye for me.
Fast for me, that the Lord be with me. Fast. Keep going.
And neither eat nor drink 3 days.
Don't eat or drink for 3 days. Fast for me, so that I can get strength from the Lord. Please keep going.
Night or day.
Night or day. Don't eat or drink nothing for 3 days. Keep going.
I also and my maidens will fast likewise.
Me and the sisters that tend to me, everybody gonna fast. Keep going.
And so will I go in unto the king.
You understand? Go ahead.
Which is not according to the law.
I got to break the law. I got to go according to the king, even though the law say don't do this. Keep going.
And if I perish, I perish.
And the sister said, if I have to die, then I die. I'll die in the process of trying to save all of our people. She did not put herself before the rest of her people. And that's why the Lord commanded these high holy days to be remembered. When the scripture says to observe and to do all his commandments, the commandments are the rules and the laws. Observe means to keep these high holy days, to remember, so that they can be passed down for generation to generation to your sons, to your daughters, so that all brothers and sisters know that just like in the world, your life is built into the holidays. In the world, your life revolves around what are you going to do for Christmas? What are you going to wear for Easter? Where you going to have Thanksgiving dinner? Where you going for birthdays? Whose house you going to for the 4th of July? Where's the Labor Day cookout? Who you going out with for St. Patrick's Day? A slave's life revolves around holidays. You understand? Our life revolves around our high holy days and memorials. Every race of people has these. These commandments the Lord gave. That's right, brother. Clap it up. These commandments that the Lord gave us, they are tied to not just our identity and who we are as a people. They are tied to the proper spirit and soul of who you are supposed to be. You understand? That's why the Lord commanded that these things be observed in their season from generation to generation. All right. She said, if I die, I die. This sister had a very righteous and honorable spirit. Mordecai raised her very well. And this spirit that the sister has is why everybody loved her. From the moment they saw her outside the palace, everybody loved her. She got inside, everybody loved her. The kings, the chamberlains, everybody loved her immediately. You understand? This was a wonderful sister with an excellent spirit. You understand? Keep going.
Chapter 5, verse 1. Now it came to pass on the 3rd day.
The 3rd day came to pass
that Esther put on her royal apparel.
She put on her royal clothes. You understand? She put on her queen garment. Keep going.
and stood in the inner court of the king's house.
She stood in the court. Go ahead.
Over against the king's house.
Over against the king's house, the direct house where the king is. You understand? Go ahead.
And the king sat upon his royal throne in the royal house.
He's sitting on the big chair in the royal house. Keep going.
Over against the gate of the house.
It just tell you where the king's sitting. All right, give me 2.
Verse 2. And it was so when the king saw Esther the queen standing in the court.
He seen her wearing the queen outfit with the crown on, looking all royal and beautiful and wonderful. Keep going.
That she obtained favor in his sight.
As soon as he saw her, she found favor. Everybody look at this sister find favor in their sight. Keep going.
And the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand.
He held out the scepter, said, come on in here. Come on in here. Keep going.
So Esther drew near.
She drew near. The sister did something very wise. Go ahead.
And touched the top of the scepter.
She just took her finger and touched the very top of the scepter. You understand? She seduced the king. She used all of her power, and it was working. Keep going.
Verse
we ain't
3.
gonna die. Keep going. You understand? Go
Verse
ahead.
3. Then said the king unto her,
This is what he said.
What wilt thou, Queen Esther?
What do you want, queen? Go ahead.
And what is thy request?
What is it that you want? Go ahead. Tell me what you want. What's your request? Go ahead.
It shall be even given thee to the half of the kingdom.
He told her, I'll give you half my kingdom. You understand? He talking that good talk. You understand? He ready to throw the kingdom away for I. He said, whatever you want, I'll give you half my kingdom. What you want? Go ahead.
Verse 4. And Esther answered,
You understand? She threw all the charm on him. Go ahead.
if it seem good unto the king,
She said, if it seemed good unto the king. Go ahead.
let the king and Haman come this day unto the banquet that I have prepared for him.
She said, I got a banquet set up for you. I'm throwing a feast, and you and your right-hand man's honor. I want to show you how special you are. Keep going.
Verse 5. Then the king said, cause Haman to make haste.
Said, Haman, bring him. Come on, get Haman down here. Quick. Go get him. Keep going.
That he may do as Esther have said.
That he may do what Esther said. He giving orders to obey Esther now. Keep going.
So the king and Haman came to the banquet that Esther had prepared.
They came to this banquet. They got down there. Keep going.
Verse 6. And the king said unto Esther at the banquet of wine,
Right. They turning up. Go ahead.
what is thy petition?
Go ahead.
And it shall be granted thee.
Whatever you ask for, I'm going to give it to you. Keep going.
And what is thy request?
Tell me what you want. You understand? Did they make a song about that? Who made that song? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Keep going.
Even to the half of the kingdom it shall be.
Tell you, I give you half the kingdom. Tell me what you want, baby. Damn it. Tell me. Tell me. You understand? They loved Esther. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 7. Then answered Esther.
This is
And
what she
said-
said. She reeled them in that deep water, man. She laid that trap for him. Keep going.
My petition and my request is.
She nice. She using all of her femininity, all at the perfect time. She's very humble. He can't resist. You understand? They in too deep now. Keep going.
Verse 8. If I have found favor in the sight of the king.
She said, if I have found favor. She knows she found favor in the sight of the king. Keep going.
And if it please the king to grant my petition.
If this pleases you, not about what pleases me. If this gonna please you, my king. Yeah, how you gonna say no to this, man? He poured it on with gravy and everything, man. Can't say no to this. Keep going.
And to perform my request.
If you would perform my request, you understand? Keep going.
Let the king and Haman come to the banquet.
Go
that
ahead.
I shall prepare for them. And I will do tomorrow as the king had said.
Now wait a minute now. There's a whole nother banquet we talking about. I thought we was already at a banquet.
No.
There's a banquet of wine to set up the banquet that's tomorrow. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 9. Then went Haman forth,
Yeah.
that day joyful.
Hold on. Then who?
Then went Haman
Uh-huh.
forth, that day joyful, and with a glad heart.
Haman's like, I'm the man. You understand? It's a dinner for me and the king. You understand? He don't understand. He's so vain and arrogant like a good heathen. He don't understand what's happening. Keep going.
But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate,
and he see Mordecai. You understand? You see a black man at the gate. He won't bow. You understand? He ain't dressed right. He ain't worshiping him like he's supposed to. He's the old Benjamite brother. You understand? He said, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. The brother probably look at him and give him that old Benjamite teeth suck noise. You're not gonna bow for the king? The blood clot, the king of the castle. So white man, you're not the king. You understand? Hey, the bad boy. You're not the king. The king live in the castle. Him out here with me. He ready to get that incredible hawk. You understand? Keep going.
Yeah, he stood not up.
He didn't stand. He still ain't standing up. They gonna kill us all. This is not going to stand up. You understand? Keep going.
Nor move for him.
He still ain't moving. Keep going.
He was full of indignation against Mordecai.
He's furious. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 10. Nevertheless, Haman refrained himself.
He calmed down. He angry. He done already put the hit out on us, trying to see who gonna take the job, but he refrained himself. Keep going.
And when he came home, he sent and called for his friends.
He called his friends to cheer him up. You understand? Keep going.
And Zeresh, his wife.
He called his rib. He called his friends. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And Haman told them of the glory of his riches.
He telling you, I got all this money. I got all these riches. I'm rich. I got goats and sheep and land and acre. People stand up when I come through. I'm basically the king. I'm running everything. They do what I say. I tell the king, he passed a law. He said, I got the royal ring. I'm the king. Yeah, I tell you, the king's wife threw me a dinner. Man, I don't know. Just saying. You know, keep going.
And the multitude of his children.
I got all these children everywhere. Man, I'm the man. Keep going.
And the things wherein the king had promoted him.
I got this new job. I'm making all this money. I'm the man. You understand? Keep going.
And how he had advanced him above the princes and servants of the king.
All the other people, they ain't doing it like I'm doing. They ain't doing it like this. We may have came out the academy together, but they not second in charge. You understand? I'm basically running the country, you know. He got to make himself feel bigger, even though he's second in charge, because they are small people.
Right.
They're small. Keep going.
Verse 12. Haman said, moreover.
He said, moreover, keep going.
Yea, Esther the queen did let no man come in with the king unto the banquet that she had prepared but myself.
And nobody else got to come to this special banquet, just me and the king. You know what I'm saying? The queen throwing me a dinner. Keep going.
And tomorrow am I invited unto also with the king.
And we going to another one tomorrow. Ain't nobody doing it like me. Man, keep going.
Verse 13.
What is really on his mind while he's saying all of this?
Yet all this availeth me nothing.
All of this, it don't do nothing for me. I'm just missing something. I got it all. I got everything. You understand?
So long as I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the king's gate.
But there's this nigga at work. Every time I come through the gate, I see him sitting there. He won't stand up. He don't respect me. He don't kiss the ring. Everybody, I got all of this, and he just won't give me his soul. And I just can't sleep right. Can't enjoy my riches. Can't enjoy my life. He gonna go home and beat his kids. All kind of stuff. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 14. Then says Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends unto him.
This is what his rib told him. Keep going.
Let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high.
Go ahead.
And tomorrow speak thou unto the king that Mordecai may be hanged thereon.
The gallows. The gallows is something that you make, that you set it up. It's like a thing you stand on, and then that's where you hang people. It's an old world public execution method. They tie your hands behind your back and they hang you. It was an old world message to make a gallows. Now they just hang you on a tree. You understand? But the gallows is a big public one so that everybody can come and see it, have a good time. You understand? Keep going.
Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet.
Go ahead, set up, kill Mordecai first, and then you and the king could just go into the banquet and have a ball. She's trying to find a solution to his problems. Now they made this gallows. Keep going.
And the thing pleased him.
All right, now give me verse 6. Go ahead.
Chapter 6, verse 6. So Haman came in, and the king said unto him.
Hold on 1 second. Where you at? 6 and 1.
You want 6 and 1 to chapter 6 and 6.
Yeah, I said the next, that was in the chapter 6 and 1.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Chapter 6, verse 1. On that night could not the king sleep.
The king couldn't sleep at all. He tossing and turning. Keep going.
And he commanded to bring the book of records of the chronicles.
He commanded the records. He wanted this written down. He wanted to check his records. He couldn't sleep. The Lord would not let him sleep. Keep going.
And they were read before the king.
He done woke up out to sleep to get the record keepers to come and read the book, read him a story. He wanted a bed story read to him to tell him about how wonderful the king's life is. Keep going.
Verse 2. And it was found written that Mordecai had told of Bigthana and Teresh.
Right. It was found written that Mordecai had taken care of him and made sure that they didn't kill the king because they tired of working at the door. Give me verse 3.
And the king said, what honor and dignity have been done to Mordecai for this?
What has been done? How did we repay him for this? Since I can't sleep, how did he get paid back for this? Keep going.
Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him.
This is what they told him.
There is nothing done for him.
They didn't do nothing. He get nothing. You understand? Keep going.
And the king said, who was in the court?
He said, who's that out there standing there? Keep going.
Now Haman was coming to the outward court of the king's house.
Haman just showing up in the outward court of the king's house. Keep going.
To speak unto the king to hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him.
What they say, look at God. Look at the Lord. The king can't sleep. Haman done brought the gallows. He want to know what happened to Mordecai that he get repaid for saving the king's life. And then here come Haman with the gallows. King, I want to talk to you about killing somebody, King. Keep going.
And the king's servant said unto him, behold, Haman standeth in the court.
Right, they telling him, Can I give me verse 6? Now give me 6.
So Haman came in, and the king said unto him,
go ahead.
What shall be done unto the man whom the king delighteth to honor?
Haman is saying, what you going to do to who you want to honor? Keep going.
Now Haman thought in his heart.
Haman in his own mind is thinking this. Go ahead.
To whom would the king delight to do honor more than to myself?
Who he love more than me? The right hand. I'm basically running his kingdom. His woman love me. We having a wonderful time, man. I know he talking about. Go ahead, tell me, King. What you want to do?
And Haman answered the king, for the man whom the king delighteth to honor.
He said, you want to delight, you want to honor somebody, you got to do it big for him. Go ahead.
Verse 8, let the royal apparel be brought, which the king useth to wear.
Let the king bring his own robe. His royal clothes, man. Bring that out, King. Bring it out. Keep going.
And the horse that the king rideth upon.
The royal horse, not the regular horse. Keep going.
And the crown royal, which is set upon his head.
Let me get your crown, King. Keep going.
Verse 9, and let this apparel and horse be delivered to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes.
That, yes, bring it all there, all the royal things for the king. Now skip me down to verse 10 for time's sake.
Come. Verse 10, then the king said to Haman, make haste and take the apparel and the horse, as thou hast said.
Do everything that you said quickly. Hurry up. Keep going.
And do even so to Mordecai the Jew.
And do it to Mordecai. Keep going.
That sitteth at the king's gate.
And sitteth at the king's gate. They say in Django, who's this nigga on that man? You understand? That's what he said. I know Haman is hot. Keep going.
Let nothing fail of all that thou hast spoken.
Do everything you said. Keep going.
Verse 11. Then took Haman the apparel and the horse and arrayed Mordecai.
He covered Mordecai and all of it, marched him through the street. And man, he walking him through the street with his head. All right, give me verse 12.
Verse 12. And Mordecai came again to the king's gate.
He came back to the gate again, except this time he looking a little different. You understand?
But Haman hasted to his house mourning.
Haman went home quick. He's sad. You understand? The oppressors don't like to see us winning and shining, living good, having nice things, having family. It makes them, it pains them to see us succeed. It hurts them. You understand? As they see your kids with a little lemonade stand, selling lemonade with the lawnmower, trying to cut grass, make some money for the summer. They want to call the police because they don't like to see you progressing. They see you with your kids and they think about how terribly, how infertile the white woman is, and the white man just can't make good kids. They all defective and everything. And it hurts him to see you succeeding, see you prospering and doing good and coming up and living strong and not suffering. They get pleasure out of seeing our people suffer and hurt. You understand? There's a German term for it that General Muhammad brings out on the radio show all the time. It's like Schadenfreude, the why. It's like you get pleasure out of seeing people hurt. You understand? It makes them feel good. Keep going.
And having his head covered.
He covered his head and went home. He wouldn't go cry in the car. You understand? He's not having a good day. He would go home and tell his wife what happened. Give me 13.
13. And Haman told Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends everything that had befallen him. Then said his wise men and Zeresh, his wife, unto him.
He said, they telling him now. Keep going.
If Mordecai be of the seed of the Jews.
He said, listen, if Mordecai is a Jew, keep going.
But for whom thou hast begun to fall.
And now he riding on the king's horse with all the royal stuff, and you trying to kill him. If he's a Jew, keep going.
Thou shalt not prevail against him.
You're not going to prevail against him. You better leave him alone.
But shalt surely fall before him.
You're going to fall before him. They're telling him, leave him alone now. Go on now. They telling him. Haman ain't trying to hear that. They going to the banquet. We're going to speed up for time's sake. Let's see. The wave of the Bible is pressed. All right. We at the banquet now. They eating up. They living good. They drinking. All right. Give me verse 3.
Chapter 7, verse 3. Then Esther the queen answered and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, O king.
He said, O king, if I found favor, everybody knows she got favor. She got favor for days. Dinner after dinner, wine, all of this here. She got favor. Keep going.
And if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition.
Let my life be given me. Please give me my life, O king. Keep going.
And my people at my request.
And my people. She put on for all of us. My life and my people. Please. If I please you so much. Keep going.
Verse 4. For we are sold.
We sold. There's a bounty put on us. Keep going.
I and my people.
I and my people. She spoke with her people in mind. Keep going.
To be destroyed.
They're going to kill us all. Keep going.
To be slain.
They're going to slaughter us. Keep going.
And to perish.
We're not going to exist no more. Please, my king. Keep going.
But if we have been sold for bondmen and bondwomen.
If we've been sold for a slave man and woman. If it was anything less than this, king, keep going.
I had held my tongue.
I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just went on about my way and just took the charge. But they get ready to kill us now, king. I need your help, king. Keep going.
I had held my tongue.
I would have held my tongue, king. Keep going.
Although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage.
The enemy would not have been able to overthrow the king's damage. Keep going. Give me verse 5.
Then the king Ahasuerus answered and said unto Esther the queen.
The king answered quickly and replied unto Esther.
Who is he?
He said, who? Who gonna do this? Kill who? Esther? Oh, man. You understand?
And where is he?
Where is he now? Where are they now? Who said this? You understand? Keep going.
That durst presume in his heart to do so.
Who in their mind thought to do this? Who? Where are they now? Keep going.
Verse 6, and Esther said,
This is what Esther said.
The adversary,
keep going,
an enemy,
and the enemy that decided to do this, go ahead,
this wicked Haman,
is him right here. Haman. See, Lord, him into that deep waters, man. Good job, sister. You understand? Keep going.
Then Haman was afraid before the king and the queen.
Haman was terrified. You understand? An oppressor don't care about life until his life is in jeopardy.
Right.
That's when life matters. When he starts to die, that's when life is important. This has to stop. It's gone on too far.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
And the king, arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace garden.
He went into the palace garden. He was so angry, he had to get up from the banquet. He had to go into the garden. You understand? Keep going.
And Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther the queen.
He wanted to now beg Esther. Life matters to him now. He don't want to lose his life. Keep going.
For he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king.
He seen the king was about to get rid of him. We're gonna hold some tryouts for the second in command. You understand? That's what's going on. Give me verse 8.
Verse 8. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the place of the banquet of wine.
He had to go clear his head for a minute. He was so angry. Now he coming back into the palace where all the wine is. You understand? The good wine, brandy, the Cavassier, the XO, all the stuff is in there. Keep going.
And Haman was fallen upon the bed whereon Esther was.
Esther is laying on a bed. There's a bed where the royal area is, where they could just rest and just be royal as hell. She on the bed, just there. Keep going.
Then said the king.
Hold on, read that line again after wine.
And Haman was fallen upon the bed whereon Esther was.
Haman fall onto the bed, trying to beg Esther to not have the king kill it. She on the bed. He come to the bed to beg her and fall on the bed too. Keep going.
Then said the king.
Now the king come back from being angry back into the house. And he looking and say, keep going.
Will he force the queen also?
Is he going to now force the queen in the royal house in front of me? Keep going.
Before me in the house?
He going to do this to me. He going to kill my woman. He got her in fear for her life. He gonna wipe out her people. Now he trying to have sex with my woman in my house in front of me at the banquet of wine. It's a wrap. Keep going.
As the word went out of the king's mouth.
As the king is saying these words and Haman is begging for his life. Keep going.
They covered Haman's face.
Here come the hangman putting the bag over Haman's head. As he did. And they just snatch Haman up. You understand? He up out of here. Keep going.
Verse 9. And Harbonah,
you understand?
One of the chamberlains said before the king.
This is what they said to the king after they just snatched Haman up.
Behold, also the gallows 50 cubits high.
Now there's a nice big brand new hanging platform that Haman had built. You understand? Just waiting there to be broken in. Keep going.
Which Haman had made for Mordecai.
Haman made it for Mordecai. Keep going.
Who has spoken good for the king.
He stood up for the king to make sure the king didn't get killed. Keep going.
Standeth in the house of Haman.
It's just sitting right there. Just looking for somebody. Keep going.
Then the king said.
And what did the king say?
Hang him thereon.
Hang him. Get him up there. Keep going.
Verse 10. So they hang Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai.
You understand? The Lord, you understand? So they hang Haman. You understand? And now we are saved. They hanged Haman, so we didn't die. The sister put on, she used all her charm and wit and ability as Mordecai had raised her to be a wonderful sister to make sure that we did not die. You understand? We, of course, do not have queens. We, of course, are not allowed to marry a heathen. But we in captivity in this situation here that the Lord, that we find ourselves in for disobeying the Lord. This was something that was done was a necessary outcome, and the Lord was in it. You understand? So now, just speed up a little bit so we can go ahead and end the class there. But they crying, all of this here. Esther spoke. They done already put up money and passed this royal law so that everybody could kill us. This money ended up being taken and given to us so that we could defend ourselves from everybody who think they're going to get a government paycheck for being signed up to basically be mercenaries to hunt us down anywhere they find us. The money ended up coming to us. We ended up being able to defend ourselves. You understand? It worked out for us in the end. All of Haman's sons that he was just wondering how wonderful they were, all of those sons got killed. All of them. They all got, that whole family got hung so that none of them could grow up and come back and we have to fight them again in 40 years or something. You understand? That's the purpose of it. That's how real war works. Real war, you get rid of all of the sons so that nobody grows up. You don't have to fight them again in a couple of generations. You understand? So with that's Purim. The Lord commanded that we remember this every year in this season around this time. Coming up next is the Lord's Passover that we are preparing for in Houston. But right now, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pass the class over to the Shamar. I'm going to pass it to you. I'm going to pass the class over to Preaching Officer Yahweh. That's whoever's going to do it. Officer Yahweh. You could read it from where you are. Okay. You didn't have to come up because you want to. Whoever just read it. All right. Why?
With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for a year. They are to be saluted on it. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After a year, if the brother or sister is interested in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18, 21, and Malachi 3, 8, and 10. 10, Ma'ashra, which means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Get to the Treasury Department. You go to ISUPK.com. There's a blue tab. It says donations and tithes. Click on that. You can pay your tithe. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations. What was it again, Otto?
The Lord's Passover.
Okay, the Lord's Passover. Okay, and check your bulletins in the schools for updated feast days. Trooper, anyone who wants to be a trooper needs to start wearing all black, boots, pants, headband, and war scarf. And that's the announcements.
If you want to be assistant in school?
Oh, okay, correct. Yeah, if you want to be an assistant in school, you cannot be a trooper, but you need to contact the school, start checking into class, and that's how you become an assistant in the school. You need to contact the leader, the camp leader in the school, and that's how you become an assistant. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the highest ranking man, Imagine, which means to stand, to the teacher. Men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat.
Yes,
Imagine
first.
Barak. Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Sar, which means to turn. To the Akwakim. We're going to salute the Akwakim. Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Shema Adam Hashem Yahushua.
Dismissed.
Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and you know what time it is. It's the Lord's 57th annual Passover, and it's going to be held in Houston, Texas on April 4th. Don't forget, bring your family, bring your friends, because this is going to be the time that so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can come under one roof in one house and to serve the Lord. It's that time. $200 per person. Don't forget, over the age of 17. Don't forget the Lord's Passover. It's coming.
Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written.